Tonight's Positive Vibes segment is brought to you by Nescafe.
Maraval residents would not forget the damage to their communities from massive floods last November, if only because the Saddle Hill ground served as a constant reminder. The Diego Martin Regional Corporation had earmarked the ground as a spot to dump debris. It was to be a temporary measure, but for 6 months they saw the field worsen. But things are changing. Their Member of Parliament, Carl Mimbert, says he's happy their ordeal is finally over.
I'm very grateful, however, that this work is being done. The contractor seems to be doing an excellent job. They've only been here a couple of days. You would have observed that for yourself, maybe a week. They've cleared the ground, they've put down the sand. Talking to the contractor told me that he'll be ready to grass next week.
The Ministry of Sport is behind the work, and more particularly the sport company. Mr. Imbert says that there was a plan for bleachers and other amenities for this and other fields in his constituency since 2010. That was stopped by the government, but with all back on stream, he wants the government to go the full distance.
I'm going to press the Minister of Sport to vary the contract or perhaps award another contract to deal with all the other issues, some drainage issues on this ground. Maybe the construction of a short retaining wall, some proper drainage so that the water will drain off properly, because this ground suffers from overflow from the Maraval River.
Claire Lawrence has been at the front line in her calls for the field to be restored.
We had to write people like the Ministry of Sports, Ministry of Works, the DMRC, the several media houses, and our MP, Colin Mimbert.
She's thanking the Sports Minister Anna Roberts for his intervention, but perhaps none could be happier than the youths in the area.
To have a field like a dump yard, you understand? We feel rejected, now we're not. So I feel very appreciative with what they are doing now, and when it's finished, completed, then I'll be happy.
They hope to return to football and cricket competitions soon after the field is reopened.
Tonight's Positive Vibes segment was brought to you by